What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? We're here in Maynard, Texas, and our way to San Antonio. Uh, I went in Bucktail from Kentucky, Dallas, picked up the empty trailer out of the impound. Uh, I was there early in the morning. However, the trailer was attached to the truck of the previous owner operator. They had that trailer. I guess they towed the truck and the trailer together, and they didn't have no keys. So I got there at 5 in the morning. They told me I could pick it up at that time. I ended up waiting to almost 3 p.m. because they didn't have the heavy duty tow truck guy getting there to almost 3 to pull the truck out of the trailer. So I ended up missing a lot of loads out of Dallas area. However, I used that time to fix my AC and did alignment in my truck. So, I used the negative and turned it into a positive thing. I used that time, and also Mercer paid me for detention time for waiting for the trailer. So it's pretty good. I'm doing some deadhead right now, more than I want to. However, this load was too good to pass. It's a drop and hook. He paid $2.51. And guess where it's going? Where I didn't want to go. To Florida. Oh my God. Telling you, man. Telling you. You've seen the best loads out of Texas, they're going to Florida. I mean, I was even looking for California and nothing that was paying decent. Nothing at all. So, I did what I had to do. I took that load that carried me over the weekend. I paid decent money. Uh, it wasn't a high income week, but I still managed to make around eight, over 30, like 33 or 34. You know, one of them weeks. However, I used that time today, and I did something positive. I did the alignment in my truck. They did a great job. They fixed my AC, so it's working. And we're now here in our way to San Antonio to pick up a load. I'm gonna go and meet a couple that I referred to JB Hunt, and then after JB Hunt, when I left, they wasn't happy there. So obviously there wasn't team drivers, right? Now they're team drivers, and I refer them to one of my friends. They got his own authority, and they're working on their hand, and then they're doing pretty good. It's working out for them. So I called them and to ask them, hey, where I could park in San Antonio, and they say, hey, just let us know what time you're gonna be there. We find somewhere where you could park, and we pick you up, and we go and have dinner. I say, cool, we will do that. It's the first time that I made him then face to face. We always talk in the phone. Like I said, I refer them to JB Hunt, and then to my friend's company. So that's how you do. You meet people, and you network in life, right? That's why it's always good to be honest and real, even if you putting content in YouTube. Just be honest, man. You don't gotta impress nobody. You don't gotta lie to people. Uh, you know, you just tell your experience as a owner operator. And if you talk about the company, you are owner operator. Just be honest, man. Say the good and the bad. Like I say, lately the lows they haven't been that great. I saw this low doing some deadhead. From Dallas to San Antonio, it's a nice, decent deadhead miles. But it was either that or get a short load to Texas and stay in Texas for the weekend and hope for tomorrow to find a low, you know, which I probably could, to be honest, going to the Midwest. But I decided, I saw the low. I said, well, it's light, pay decent. I just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I probably park by the beach on the weekend. One of them towns in northern Florida, the Gulf Coast, and just enjoy nature. Uh, it's almost winter time, so we might as well enjoy what we can, right? So yeah, that's the plan for today. I also call the agent that I talked to him a lot. He was trying to find me a load today, and you know, he's I told him just take your time. You got until Monday. Just make sure it's a decent load. He said he got me. I told him just be honest. If you can't find nothing, just let me know. But at the same time, I'm gonna have plan B. You can't wait for people because you know it's no better person than doing things yourself, right? So yeah, we got that done. When I got this trailer, it had a lock on the trailer. Uh, so I had to take it to a shop. So I took it to the same shop. They did the alignment and they put the generator and the AC Lone Star tire and diesel repair. And you know, they took it right off right away. You know. So yeah, guys, they took it right away. I told them, listen, just charge me whatever you think is fair. You know, they charged me $30. I forward the receipt to Mercer. They're gonna reimburse me for that. Uh, it was either that or take it to a place where Mercer got an account, and I will definitely will spend more time. So I decided to take it there. I knew they was gonna take it pretty quick. I got there, they got it right out. I paid for it, and now I'm moving. I took 130 going down to San Antonio, and for my luck today, there is an accident right here. Uh, you know, I didn't want to go down 35 to go through Austin, which this is a toll road right here. It's like 58 dollars. It's a lot of money, but I just didn't want to deal with the stress of the traffic in Austin. It's a lot of construction there, and the traffic is pretty horrible. But I still got some traffic here, so it is what it is. What we could do, and what I was seeing in the map is saying 20-minute delay, 20-minute delay. But yeah, guys, my AC is working pretty good. They fully charged it. They fixed the connection that was broken. Like I say, I didn't install the AC there. I installed it somewhere else, and they opened the connection. They saw the problem. Uh, you know, where I did they where I bought it from, they didn't do a great job of installing all the connections and the hoses and um, so they went and they did a great job about it. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. I appreciate it. Um, and they didn't charge me for it. So you know, I'm blessed, right? They charged me for the alignment, obviously. Uh, but yeah, that's where we at. We're here in Del Valle, Texas, and our way to San Antonio to do a drop and hook, drop this empty trailer, uh, and go park. And my friend's gonna pick me up with his wife, and we're gonna go to dinner. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, and we gonna do what we gotta do. But yeah, guys, like I say, I dropped this low at 6 in the morning, Monday morning. So hopefully I will get something on Monday coming out of Florida. But hopefully by tomorrow I will have a low. I will do a search myself. I will look at Mercer low board. You know, I will, cause definitely next weekend I want to be in my house. Uh, I miss my dog, my Frenchie. I left her at the house, and so yeah, I don't know. I miss the family too, But yeah, like I said, guys, uh, seems like there's an accident here somewhere. Like the traffic, this normally is a pretty fast highway. Uh, Everybody know 130. It's faster than going 35 to San Antonio. But today, we encountered like an accident in the highway, and you know, we do what we have to do. We just gotta be patient. We gotta be patient. So, oh, it seems like also they're doing. Oh, they got an accident down there. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, it looked like a car ran off from this side and went down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Went down there. I don't. I guess it went off the highway. Uh, and the car ended up down there in the dirt. Probably lose control and was you know speeding. But yeah, uh, that's the case. That's the case. Yeah, they also got construction around here, so I haven't been down here in a while. So, oh shit, damn, that car burned out completely. Ooh, I was gonna show you guys, but damn, car burned out completely, completely. I mean, we're talking about completely, completely burned out. Wow. I hope the driver was is safe. He had time to get out of that car because it's not, the car is in bad shape. really been really bad shape. Well, yeah, guys. I saw a comment. A guy wrote me how much he could make at Mercer. That he talked to two owners, operators, and they told him they like it here. I think that will be the most common response from any owner operator at Mercer. Uh, they will tell you they like it here. Uh, you know, like I say, it's not a perfect company. It's not probably not the best company, but it worked for me. So that's a question that it really depends on the driver. You know, if you're a person that you're gonna be home every week, every weekend, and you know you probably could make around two grands, you know, 3 grands. Who knows? Depend what kind of load you get. You know. Now, if you're gonna be out here, out for some time, for a week or two, you could average, 4,500, 5,000, 4,000. All depends how hard you run. Like I said, it's up to you how you guys, uh, you know, run. We all, gonna do things differently. What I might do might not work for the next person. What the next person might do, it might not work for me. So I mean, there is opportunity to do good revenue, you know, good revenue. That's for sure. Uh, and even with the market being so bad right now. So that's what I will say. There is opportunity to do revenue. I would say easily, you could make, between $3,000 and $4,000 a week to the truck. So that's my opinion, and not only my opinion is something that I know is doable because I do it, every week. You know, and like I say, but all depends on how you guys move. Some weeks it might be a short week like mine. You know, I end up with a load that delivered Monday, the load for Florida. I'm picking it up today, but it delivered Monday. It's Thursday, and the situation was what happened with the trailer that I was doing the recovery on. It took longer than what it should have taken. Because if not, would it take a load and deliver tomorrow, and then Friday I would take a load to carry me to Monday. And so I don't count the loads there that I picked this today and I deliver Monday, accounting for the week that I deliver, right? So next week I've already set myself for a high revenue week because I got a load that I'm gonna drop on Monday, and I got the rest of the week, to do more loads. Um, but even if I would split the revenue between half the following week and the half this week, I would average at least $4,000 this week. Uh, and like I said, I started late this week. Uh, I did a mistake the previous week, and they cost me, dearly. Uh, but I did the same thing. I used the waiting time, and I spent time with my family, in Florida. You know. So yeah, guys. Sometimes we gotta, try to make the best out of every situation. The way we can. We're not perfect. We do mistakes. We learn from them, and that's what keeps us learning every day. We learn from every something new every day. We do mistakes that are costly, and but like I say, guys, Just make sure, man, you keep your truck in good, invest in your truck, man, the maintenance of your truck, because that's what gonna keep you making money. You know, the more you take care of your truck gonna take care of you. You know, I say I got a 2020 International LT. A lot of people like it. You know, I was one of those persons. You know, I thought International wasn't that great, and now I'll be honest, I'm good at with my International. Give me good fuel per mileage. Give me perform well going up the mountains. It take me from point A to point B. I got a lot of space in here, Uh, so it's doing the job. It's doing the job. I got a good deal on the truck, low payment monthly, and so far so good. So far so good. Uh, I bought this truck in the same place that I don't know if you guys know him. I follow him. Uh, we was F2F together. Fly Rabbit, James. He told me about this place, Tampa International. Uh, and I think Life or 18 Wheels was the one that told him. I follow both guys. Obviously, you know, James is in Swift. He's happy over there. I wish him the best. Uh, so yeah, he did help me, give me the information to get this truck. I see he has some issues with his truck. That's how it is, man. Sometimes you buy something in the same place. It works for somebody, for the other person it doesn't. Uh, but like I said, I'm happy with my truck. So far, so good. Uh, you know, the guy there in Lone Star Tire and Diesel Repair in Dallas, got a few trucks to sell. He got a 2016 Volvo with a Cumming engine. I think he asking around $19,000. He say the truck the motor is in great condition. He say he repaired the motor. So if you guys are looking for a decent truck, low price, call Lone Star Tire and Diesel Repair in Dallas, Texas, and ask for the owner. If you guys looking for a truck, you could talk to him. If you got the money to get it, you probably could bargain and get a good deal, out of it. You know, like I say, a lot of times how you treat your truck. I've seen a lot of guys with trucks. People say they bad trucks, and they had them forever, man. They just take care of the trucks. Of course, it's like everything, right? You got Mercedes, you got Maybach, you got Rolls Royce, you got Chevrolet, you got Toyota, the same thing in the trucking industry. Some trucks, Peterbilt is the top of the line, Kenwood, then probably, Peterbilt, Volvo, and Kenwood, they probably, more luxury than Freightliners and Internationals, And probably, for a lot of people, International is at the bottom of the barrel, but like I said, man, I'm blessed, so far with this truck. I don't regret it, getting it, and, it's doing what it's supposed to do. But I do take care of the truck, I do stay on it. I don't take shortcuts. If I know something got to be replaced, I replace it. Because if I don't, in the long run, it's gonna give me a more headache. It might damage other things. So I try to stay in top of what it got to be fixed. You know, that's what I do. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe, man. I see a lot of guys ask me questions, man. They don't like or they subscribe to the channel. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. I appreciate it. I'm gonna cut this video now. Hope everybody have a blessed week, blessed weekend. God bless everybody.